everybody? Where you been? Nah, just kidding. It's my fault. I know I've been slacking on my videos. My excuse is... What is my excuse? Yeah, my mic. Yeah, my mic's been a little whack, so that's why I've been doing videos, I guess. Well, anyways, Tayton here, creating my own thoughts, blah, blah, blah. So today, I have a poem for you guys. At the end, I'll discuss it. And they're not opinions, they are facts. They are facts, not opinions. So here we go. This poem is called Brainwashed. Check it out. Mind in a jar. His brain doesn't even function. All he has is his heart. But see, they aren't after that part. What they visualize in each of us is slavery. Our sole peace is what they lust. Hold on, Tayton. Don't you know we live in freedom? They wrote the Constitution for a reason. So that is true. But do you think they abide by every rule? They're slowly stripping us of our rights. Don't we play like a fool? Sit down and let me give you a little school. The year is 1789. The first presidential election was aligned. George Washington was the president assigned. Let's skip to the year 1862, when paper money became the new loot. There just wasn't enough gold and silver to bear fruit. Paper was more sustainable in the shortage dispute. As time goes by, this new paper route doesn't seem to fly. Still no financial stability, and debts seem to soar sky high. Economy is crashing where prices are slashing, population frustration, major oppression in this age of depression. Shouldn't we have let money be a lesson? Debt follows money more than any occasion. In other words, if you're gonna have money, you better set debt as a priority, because that 1% has you at set slavery. Time to change the current situation. It's 1913 and the new president is Woodrow Wilson. He advises from the Fed's eyes to promote a new compromise. The Federal Reserve Act, a mastered mass lie right in front of our eyes. It states that currency may be lawfully tendered in payments of debt, such as paper money, Federal Reserve notes, coins, and even governmental debt. Do you now see that we live in a failure-set economy? Tayton, you still don't see that the world isn't as corrupt as you put it to be. And there is no such thing as a one world order, homie. Alright then, B. Explain this one to me. Why does America give loans to other countries, then turn around and call their debts in quickly? Let me tell you, it's to put that country in poverty. Debt causes panic instantly. Jump into any conclusion to set their country free. Time to sell the oil fields, cornfields, and any other goods. And to whom? Not me or you, but the Congress, bankers, presidents, and any rich living U.S. residents. All it takes is a money printer, and eventually you could own global lands, and even the population of humans. It's life, liberty, and the pursuit of slavery. Oops, I meant happiness. Now, in no way, shape, or form is this a diss, but wake the fuck up, people. You're alive, but living lifeless. So that's a poem called Brainwashed, and there's some serious stuff going on in this world. Like, a lot of us don't even know how the banking works or Federal Reserve works. We just go along with it, and all we think about is money. But where does money come from? How's money created? How is it set up? So check it out. You have the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is a central banking system, and it's what prints our money. So let me tell you little facts about the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is privately owned. It's never audited. That means they never go and check how much money is printed. That's serious. They never go and check because they can't. It's privately owned. And it's created by bankers. So that should really tell you something. See, there's J.P. Morgan. I think he owns Chase. There's Rothschild, Rockefeller. And how about this? They are the smallest family in the world. That should tell you something. And I seriously believe they print money whenever, you know. Alright, so check this out. The US dollar in the 1930s used to be backed by gold. But now if you look at the US dollar, it says something about tender. This is lawfully able to pay debts in this tender is lawfully able to pay debts in privately or non-privately. So like just look up the word tender. You know, you'll see it on the dollar now. Alright. So like I was saying, May 1st, 1933, all gold in the US turned into government. Alright, so in 1933, the government was like, hey everybody, I need your gold. We're short on gold. And if you don't give me your gold, that's a 10-year punishment. This really happened. That's freaking crazy. All right, so let me tell you something else. Since Tinder, we've since gold is not back, or money is not backed by gold anymore, the only thing that gives value to money is a public faith. So if we just stopped using money, started growing our own vegetables, started growing our old growing started sewing or making our own clothes, and started living off the land like we used to back in the days, guys, we wouldn't be in such debt. We wouldn't be so depressed and anxiety and overwhelmingness, worrying about debt and worrying about money. We could be happy, live happy, you know? It would really change the world, but until we step up, you know? Alright, so check this one out. We all pay taxes. We all do. And what do our taxes pay for? Pays for war, pays for the streets, pays for lights, pays for buildings. Alright, so our taxes, the population pays the taxes that build all this stuff. But then we have these nonsense laws like you can't spit, you can't go piss on a tree. It's illegal. And there's some serious crimes for that. And I mean, there's other laws I don't exactly know, some of you may know, that are crazy. So what are we paying taxes? We have no right, guys. It's nonsense. Okay, so we have the Constitution. The Constitution is a supreme law of the U.S. It's what creates the government, right? So if the Federal Reserve is privately owned, and the Federal Reserve loans money to the government, and the government loans money to banks or whatever, then how is that even possible? How are we a government and we have the Constitution when the Federal Reserve, the Federal Reserve is privately owned, and you got the government, and the Federal Reserve gives money to the government? Like, how do we even have a Constitution then? Do you guys get what I'm saying? That is, oh my god, that is just nonsense. That's really fucked up, guys. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying, man. Alright. And then this is what really gets me. And gets to some people too. We have war. Alright, like I was saying in Monopoly, my video Monopoly. We're humans. I'm a human. My neighbor's a human. Over in Africa, they're humans. Over in Asia, they're humans. Over in Iraq, they're humans. Beating heart, eyes, hair, one heart. We all have one heart. No one has two. But here we are. Like, just as we're living here, they're living over in their countries. It doesn't mean they're plotting to kill us or nothing. We're not planning to kill them, but we're still going to war. Like, so we get all these people, and we get them in the army or the Marines, and literally they break them down and rebuild them, rewire their brain to be killers. Like, your innocent son will grow up to be a killer. To kill someone else from another country just because of their color and because of their resources they have, we're going to kill them. Just so we can get that. And who does that? The 1% of America. And what is the 1%? The 1% is the richest people in the world. I'm not talking $1 million a year. I'm talking billions a year. They make fucking $1 billion a year. And you have other people in other countries who are in poverty, like Africa. Do you know why they are in poverty? Because the 1%ers here have owned their resources. Like I was saying, they go over and loan money to them and then instantly call their debt. And that puts them in debt. Alright? Do you see how fucked up that is? They're living on $1 a day or 50 cents a day, and we're over here getting, the 1%ers over here getting $1 billion a year. Guys, they have no water, but we have water over here. We have food over here. We have good land to grow food. But they have nothing over there. Why can't we share with them? What the fuck is wrong with us? We're humans just as them. And we're going to let them die. We're going to be here on our phones, over here eating bomb-ass steaks, while they're over there living off of who knows what. Flies, bugs, who knows what they're living off of. And here we are over here in our houses while they're living in little huts that get, who knows where they go on. And hey, this is going to really surprise you, might anger you. And probably you guys are going to try to prove me wrong something. But they have cure for cancer. They have cure for AIDS. But you have to be billionaires to be able to get that cure. Why? Why can't we just go help someone? Let's go cure them. We have, money is what keeping us? Really? There's abundance in this world, but we're blinded by value. If you don't have Gucci, you're no one. If you don't have money, you're a nobody. I hate that so bad. We are all somebodies. Don't ever let anybody tell you you're a nobody, because that is straight fucking bullshit. I just hope you guys are getting what I'm saying, that we're all humans. Why does another human have to suffer while we're over here living good or decent? It's bullshit, guys. It's bullshit. And so I'm going to talk about here a little bit about debt. So, debt isn't even real. I know I've said this in Monopoly, but I'm going to say it again. Alright, so the Federal Reserve prints money out of nowhere. They're like, oh, let's go press a button here, press a button there, boom. We printed off like 2100s right there, out of nowhere. And then what we do is loan that to the government. And what the government does, they print off this little paper and they sign it. And we want $60 billion. So they give it to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve gives them $60 billion, and the government now owes them $60 billion. But what the government does is they loan money to other people, and they literally grow that $60 billion to, who knows, up to $1 trillion. They can grow it by loaning it to other people, and they pay off. It's crazy, man. Debt. You have to have debt to have money. Let me ask you a question, guys. What do you think would happen if you paid off every single debt in the world? There would be no money in the world. There would be no such thing as money in the world if you paid off every single debt. Y'all just think about that. And I'm going to talk about the one percenters now. Like JP Morgan, Rothschild, Rockefeller, which is the smallest family. There's just maybe 3 or 4, maybe even if that, a few one percenters out there that are making $1 billion a year or more. Can you fucking believe that? Like, why does there have to be value? Why does there even have to be money? There's abundance in this world. We should all just grow our vegetables in the backyard. Just go ahead and grow vegetables, and you don't have to go eat all this fake food. There's such thing as GMOs in our food, which are genetically modified. That means their genes are modified. They're not real. Do you know in other countries, at least 90 to 95% of our food is not allowed in other countries because it's fake and it's killing us and causing cancer, causing illness. These fake foods are causing illness. When we used to all thrive off of vegetables. I mean, you can do so much. There's so many creations you can do with vegetables. I've had vegetable pizza. Man, oh my god. Shout out to Loca for making that vegetable pizza. Oh man, I've been around organics, and man, there's so many ideas you can come up with vegetables. And I'm talking delicious vegetables. But here we are eating our fake food, which is disgusting. I can't even really eat other foods. And like I was saying, loan to other countries. So America prints off this money out of nowhere, right? The Federal Reserve prints off this money, and Rothschild, Rockefeller, JP Morgan, whatever, they have these trillions of dollars, and they go over, which is their agenda, their hidden agenda to rule the world. I'm being serious. That's their hidden agenda, to rule the world. And what they want to do is go over to other countries and make a lie about them, like they're terrorists or something, which we all will believe because he's our president. Like, you guys can get mad at me, president can come assassinate me or whatever. I don't really care, man. I just want everybody to wake up. But anyways, so we go over to other countries, like, hey, I will loan you, let's say 50, it doesn't matter. I'll loan you $50 billion to Africa. And Africa's like, all right, we need the money, we don't have really good resources over in here, Africa. Unlike America, you have good land, which is being destroyed. So they loan him $50 billion. And then a couple weeks later, like, hey, Africa, what's up? Yeah, homie. We need that debt. We're gonna call in that debt. And Africa's like, oh shit. Like, you guys barely gave us any time. How are we supposed to pay $50 billion? I thought we were gonna be cool in a couple years or something. how are we supposed to pay this? Like, hey, I'm sorry, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna need all that money. But we can't pay for it. Well, we're gonna take what money you have, and you can pay off other debts with your resources. So we'll take, I think Africa has oil fields. So we own your oil fields now, bruh. Yeah. So and they end up owning the country in other countries, and that's how they own other countries. Like, guys, it's freaking ridiculous. Like, look at Hitler. Like, go look up Hitler and see how he did things. America's doing the same thing. Like, fluoride in our water. Hitler used fluoride to dumb us down. We have this is it pineal gland or something? I can't remember what it's called. I always get mixed up, but it's in the middle of our brain. Like, it's being calcified because of this fluoride in our toothpaste and water. It's literally killing us, making us stupid, infertility, where we can't have babies. Guys, it's nonsense. We can change it. We all need to work together to help each other. Like, what happened to, like, if you go back and look at the old days, they lived off the land and they thrived and they had a great time, you know. But now we got all this fake media. There used to be 50 different medias back in 1900 something, like 40 or something. I'm not good at dates, but there used to be 50 different medias, and now there's only 5 medias owned. 5 different medias. You guys get what I'm saying? They all say the same thing. They all have the same agenda. They all talk about the same thing. Why do we have to hear about a guy getting killed every day? Like, why can't we hear about something to help us? Like, scientists and other intelligent people and other just individuals have created ways to make electricity so we don't have to use gas, which pollutes the world, literally destroying the world. Guys, like, we have the internet at our fingertips, which they are now watching the internet, everything we do, and they're trying to take it away from us. But I love going on the internet and looking up all this information, you know, testing it. Not just one site. I'll go this site. Oh, Federal Reserve is privately owned. Boom, boom, boom. Go check like 20 other sites. Federal Reserve is privately owned. You'll see the UN trying to get where the Federal Reserve is not privately owned and where it's not, and where it can be audited to see how much money they print. And you can literally see him shaking like, yeah, we like the Federal Reserve not privately owned. You can see him scared because that could be his life. Because if the people that own the Federal Reserve and that work with the secret government and everything, if they don't like what dude's saying, they will kill him. Guys, this is reality, guys. There really is messed up people. I mean, just take a look at the Holocaust and wars. Like, just wake up. Really think about your son killing somebody. Guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. You guys get what I'm saying? This world is so chaotic, and we can do something about it. But we're too busy in our cell phones or our Gucci bags and living in value. Like, we all are valuable. We are superhumans. We really have capabilities of endlessness. But we just gotta go and unlock our minds, because it's locked right now. Go out and look up whatever interests you. You know, I like Einstein. I looked him up. Learned some facts about him. I'm gonna look up Tesla, who created electricity, and really smart individual, and other things that interest me, like how's coffee made? How's a speaker made? You know, just go look it up and test your facts. Test the theories and to become facts. Because that's what science is, guys. Science goes and makes a theory and proves it either right or wrong. So if it's right, boom, that's a new fact. Guys, I love everybody no matter what. You know, we just need to step out of our comfort zones and do the right thing, because this world is being destroyed. Don't be so naive. Test things. If someone tells you something, test them. You'd be like, yeah, that's true, but let me, where did you get, you know, like, don't test them completely and make them mad, but, like, test them, like, you know, ask them questions. Don't be so naive, guys. Don't listen to everything everybody says, because that just causes rumors, and that causes hurt feelings, and that causes chaos, guys. So I hope you all liked my poem. I hope you listen to everything I said. You know, I hope you guys take what I said and apply it to your life and help others, guys. Let's just do what we can to thrive, to keep living on this planet, you know? So, I was brainwashed, my opinions and facts and all that great stuff. I just want everybody to know I love them from the heart. Everybody have a great day, beautiful life. Peace.